Hi everyone, I'm Dana. Welcome to Fit and Healthy with Dana O. Happy 2021. I'm so excited to see what this year is going to bring. I know it's going to be a great year. I'm looking forward to it, and I know in January a lot of people like to start with that clean slate. I think that's wonderful, and they want to make changes for better overall health. Maybe weight loss is your goal. Maybe you just want to feel better and have less aches and pains. Whatever it is, I am here to help you on your journey with a clean and healthy lifestyle. I think balance is so important, and I'm going to be sharing lots of tips and tricks and information in this group and recipes that are quick and easy that you can incorporate into your lifestyle regardless of how busy you may be. So today I want to share 8 tips with you because first let me say I'm not about fad diets at all. They don't work. That's it. They are not a lifestyle. People jump on and they do it for maybe 3 weeks and then they completely quit whatever their goal was for the year. Or maybe they do find success and lose weight, or they know their friend found success with a fad diet, so they want to do that. But months down the line or years down the line, things change and they can't continue to follow that fad diet. That's where a healthy lifestyle and small changes you incorporate into your daily routine can make a big change in your overall health for the next 10, 20, 30 years. So my first tip is so simple. Everybody can do this. Everybody should be doing it. It's drink more water, right? Water's free too. A lot of people think, oh, they have to join this group that costs hundreds of dollars, or they have to use a certain plan and invest a ton of money into getting started, and you don't. All of these tips I'm going to give you are, I think they're all free. Actually, some of them will probably save you money. So grab your water bottle in the morning. I fill mine up with 20 ounces of water and half of a lemon. I squeeze that in there, and I'm going to share an article down below about the benefits of lemon water. It can help boost your energy, boost your immune system, which of course we all want right now, right? It can detoxify your liver, clear up your skin, give you that nice healthy glow, and also help with weight loss. So that is the #1 tip that you can do. That's free, that's simple. Now, if you're wondering how much water you should have half of your body weight in ounces. So if you are a 150-pound person, that would mean 75 ounces of water a day. This is 20 ounces, so you would need less than 4 of these. That's not a lot at all. I will drink 4 to 6 of these a day, so that's between 80 and 120 ounces, which is way more than I need for my body size. But when I do that, I feel fantastic. Now, I will tell you, we do go through our ups and our downs, and I will always be honest with you and let you know about my diet. I eat everything, but I incorporate it all into my diet well and in balance. So throughout the month of December, my water intake was down a little bit, right? And I can feel it. I feel a little more sluggish at times. I can tell a difference in my skin, my digestive system, and everything. So that is the #1 tip. Super, super simple, completely free. Drink up. I always recommend just water. Squeeze some lemon or limes in it, and it really adds to that flavor too. And check out that article because that convinced me to start every morning with a half a lemon in my water to get started. Tip #2, so simple, move every day, right? That's easy for me. I'm always on the go. I love running around. I'm nonstop in the house. I get 10,000 steps really easily, just run around the house looking for my phone most of the time. But obviously, as a fitness instructor too, I am working out with my friends and teaching classes quite often during the week. So you don't even have to go to a class. You can just try for 10,000 steps. Take a walk. It's a little cooler outside though right now. So if you want, you can just hop on the treadmill. Do a half hour or do 1 mile. Or even if you start with a half mile and work up to 1 mile. Whatever it is better than sitting on the couch. So I encourage you to incorporate some type of exercise into your daily routine. Now I will have some exercises here on this YouTube channel from time to time. And of course, if you're in the Grove City, Ohio area, I hope to see you in class. All of my classes are posted on my Facebook page at Fit and Healthy with Dana O, so you can find them there. And we've got a wonderful, welcoming group of ladies. I believe in a safe environment where we are judgment-free and everyone is valued and welcome. And we just have a wonderful group of very diverse ladies of different ages and fitness levels too. So if you can't get to class though, there's plenty you can do at home by just start walking or look on YouTube. You will find a ton of videos on there And you can just lift some weights at home or do a simple exercise routine that way too. So just move every day, incorporate it into your daily routine. The third advice that I have is close your kitchen at night at a certain time. I would say to close it 3 hours before bedtime or at 8 o'clock, whichever one's earlier. So for me, I'm up till midnight every night at least. So if I close it 3 hours before bedtime, that's 9 o'clock. I think that's a little late to be eating. So that's why I'm saying 8 o'clock. Close the kitchen. I know, one of the fad things people talk about is intermittent fasting. And again, I'm not really for any kind of diet or any type of program like that. But the one thing that all of the diets have in common is some of the junk that they're cutting out and eating your healthy foods or not eating at night, right? I know that I could actually eat a whole day's worth of calories at nighttime if I wanted, because you start snacking, you go to the pantry, you go to the refrigerator. Sometimes you're not even hungry. You're just maybe bored or you want something to eat if you're sitting in front of the TV. So close that kitchen and forget it. You will feel so much better in the morning when you wake up in an empty stomach, with a more empty stomach, and you're ready to fuel your body with some great breakfast food. Tip number 4 is to incorporate a veggie every single day. I am a veggie lover. I absolutely love veggies. In December, I'll admit it, my veggie intake was down. Usually, I like to have 4 or 5 every day. And I'll share lots of tips in the group too about how to get them in, but just get started. I have friends that haven't eaten any veggies at all. They just don't have veggies in their daily, their meal plans. But as soon as they learn how to roast them and make them in a more delicious way, they started incorporating them and actually love them now. So I encourage you to do that. Even if you're, you can use the microwave and microwave some veggies and throw a little butter on them. That's boring. I don't like that. I would say roast them, okay? Super simple to roast. You can look up different vegetables on the internet, but all you have to do is take your broccoli or green beans. They usually take 15 minutes on 400 in the oven. I toss them in a bag, I throw some salt and pepper and olive oil on them and roast them. It brings out the flavor and they're absolutely delicious. You'll love them. Pick a veggie and start roasting it. If you decide to do something like Brussels sprouts, it's a little harder. You'll have to roast it longer, so maybe 400 on 25 degrees. And I'll be showing you some of those videos in this group too. But just find one veggie that you think you might like and give it a try. Start small, start somewhere. Number 5, skip fast food. And that's my money-saving tip too, right? Fast food has no nutritional value. Yes, there are some choices that are out there that are better than others. I eat fast food very occasionally. I'm just not a huge fan. I have my favorites, and if I am gonna splurge, I might hit one of those places. But for the most part, if you're looking for convenience, there's lots of simple things that you can do at home, and you don't need that fast food. So drive right by, forget it, save the $10 you would spend on garbage, and go home and make something a little healthier. So tip number 6 is to don't be fooled by labels, right? I think sometimes we look at a label and we see it's all natural or vitamins and minerals added, and we think, oh, that sounds so good, I'm gonna pick up this. This is a great choice. Well, it's not always a great choice. And unfortunately, companies want you to buy their product, and I'm not saying that they're not always truthful, but they may not always be the best choice. So if you don't understand how to read that label or what to look for, you might be putting something into your cart that isn't moving you forward in your health goals. So I caution you about that, about looking at the marketing that's on the package. Turn it over and read those labels. And I have a video in here about what's on the label and how to read those labels. That's super important. Number 7 is journal. Write everything down. Those that are successful, write what they're eating down. And I'll tell you what, it's not a lot of fun to write down everything you eat. But if you decide to open up a pack of cookies and you're going to start eating 1, 2, 3, 4, those that know me, 5, 6, 7 cookies, you're not going to want to write that down. So it helps keep you accountable, right? And that's what we need. We need accountability. So journalizing what you eat, at what meal, and maybe what time too, that is a great way to get started too. Even if you're not changing anything else and you start writing it down, you can start to see your patterns and maybe understand some changes that you need to make. Lastly, I would say to limit alcohol. Of course, I love a glass of wine sometimes, but I have it occasionally. If you're having a glass of wine on a daily basis or a couple glasses of wine on a daily basis, there are a few issues with that. First of all is your body will metabolize that alcohol before it metabolizes food. That's not what you want. But the biggest problem too is if we do have even just one drink, a lot of times we make our way into the kitchen, open the pantry, and pull out those snacks that maybe are not the healthiest choices, right? Because you know what, we want to snack on something. We need something to go with our wine. And I encourage you to cut back on the alcohol, and it'll help you cut back on those other habits that are not moving your health goals forward. So those are just 8 simple tips that you can do. I hope that you'll pick up 1 or 2 of them, or maybe just decide to jump in and do all 8. They're not hard, they're not difficult to do. It's just a great start, and I look forward to a wonderful 2021 with you and all the excitement that I'm going to be sharing on YouTube. There will be a whole series of videos coming up about the grocery store and great choices. A lot of the videos that you may see from time to time have been made over the past 2 or 3 years. I had a smaller private group that I shared videos in, and there's just so much information I know so many people can benefit from that I wanted to put it out there on YouTube for everyone to enjoy. So you'll see some that are a little bit older, and I hope you enjoy them too. Let's make it a great year.